LaMelo can actually win MVP this year?
Do I think he can win it?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I know he can win it. I know he can win.
He's facing some stiff competition, though, from Durant, from Steph Curry. How's he going to outshine those guys?
What you call stiff competition?
They're having great seasons, and
let me ask you this.
Okay.
To show you how great they are. Remember you was talking about New Jersey? Who was you talking about? Before Durant got there. See how your head is swindling? Now I bet your head ain't gonna swindle like this. You talking about Charlotte? Why?
Well,
you tell me who the MVP is.
I'm talking about the whole league, though.
Okay. You put Melo on TV. You talking about Charlotte?
This would be.
How you don't win MVP?
This would be historic, though. He'd be the youngest ever if he was to win.
Okay,
That's a lot to overcome.
You want to talk about some historic stuff?
Yeah.
You want to talk about NBA historic, or you want to talk about historic? Historic. Melo's already famous. Why? Because he's a black with a brand. Got his own brand. Had his own signature shoe at 16 in high school. Youngest ever to go across the world and play basketball. How much history you need to make?
Right. So you're calling it right now because your predictions often come true. Is this another LaVar certified guarantee?
Hey, here it is. They're not going to give Melo the MVP unless he makes it to the finals. Then you're going to make the MVP. You know why? The NBA. What do you need? You need the next superstar. And you know who he is? My boy.
Right.
And I got a bunch of them.
So this season, LaMelo will win MVP.
You said it, not me.
Hey, speaking of Lonzo, do you think that he can bring in the first championship to the Bulls since Jordan?
Of course.
Yeah?
Anytime my boys play, I think all of them is a championship. I think the Hornets is going to win the championship. I think Chicago Bulls going to win the championship.
Who first?
It don't matter.
How long will it take? How long will it take Lonzo to bring the championship, though?
How long will it take Lonzo? It ain't got nothing to do with Lonzo. It's them other two players.
Yeah.
Once they understand how to use the whole team, that's how you get to be a champion.
Shout out to the Ball family. If you haven't already, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also hit that notification bell so you can see when my videos are coming out. Now, I definitely want to put respect on LaVar Ball's name. You might as well call him Nostradamus because he's been predicting this since he came on the scene. Matter of fact, he predicted this before he had a child. See, a lot of people need to focus on what LaVar is doing, and people like Richard Williams, shout out to Serena's parents as well, because they had a vision of where they want their kids to go even before they were born. You got to have a vision because without a vision, the people will perish. Now, a lot of people don't like how LaVar was coming off in the media. They were saying he was too overbearing for his parents and different things like that. But you didn't say that when Kevin Durant's mom was everywhere at the AAU games and every game that she was at, giving him support. You encouraged that. When he had said his MVP speech, crying on stage, his mother was right there, but you didn't say anything about that. But most people want to talk about when fathers are being a father because it is an attack on fathers. Now, LaVar did the right thing with his kids. He found a way to get them away from the hood life and get them into something and got them good. I always say this. Get your kids good at something. That brings up self-esteem. It doesn't have to be sports. It could be anything. It could be math. It could be science. It could be inventing things. Just make them be the best in their age group because they're the future. You know how when people say you're the future? Just think about it like this. When you're born, you're going to be with this people. This is your world at a certain point when the baby boomers die and Generation X, it's going to be your world. So why not be the best at your age group? Because this is who you're going to have to compete with for the rest of your life. You're going to have to compete with them in school, the dance recital, soccer, whatever you do. You're going to see the same people. Think about the NBA, the NFL, like it's a game to us, right? But a lot of these players has been competing with the same players since they started playing sports when they were 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. Tracy McGrady was friends with Kobe Bryant in high school. They was over each other's homes. They were playing with each other this whole time. The Iversons. I remember I watched a video when Iverson was playing Kevin Garnett in high school. So the best thing you could do is just master your age group and just stay on top of that, because at the time there's going to be a point where you're going to be playing with them in the pros. And then after that, you're going to be business partners together. That's how dope it is. Now back to LaVar Ball. Shout out to him, because he got 3 players in the NBA. 3. And he predicted it. And he said what team he was going to go to. He said that Lonzo Ball was going to go to number 1 pick. And he said they were going to go to the LA Lakers, in which they did. And I think that they gave up too much too quick on Lonzo Ball. All the pressures of playing for your hometown team, which your LaVar, that's what the team he looked up to. And then he said Jello was going to make the NBA, but Jello messed up and he got kicked out of UCLA, but he's playing on the G League, which is fantastic, which they need to give him a shot, because maybe if they do play on the same team, they're probably going to ball out, because that's what they did their whole career. Lonzo is balling out of control right now. He fixed his shot. He's shooting better from 3. And he's with this Bulls team, which is a contender for the championship. They're going to be something to be reckoned with on the Eastern Conference. Then you have LaMelo Ball, which has been balling since high school and went overseas, the youngest player to play pro ball over there. And he comes over to the NBA and he's dominating. So there is an opportunity for him to be the MVP if they can win some games down the stretch and win the East. But he's putting Charlotte on the map, and he's playing with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's the owner of the Charlotte Hornets. So shout out to him. You can't make this stuff up.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
LaVar is the man, and he's a great parent from what we can see, and we need to shout out great men running their families. What do you think about this video? If you like what you heard, hit that like, subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video.